probably going to cost them 3 points, and we'll see how that affects the game as time goes on.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel.
And they work this out past the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Garoppolo. And the grab by Croft. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. From the 44, Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Shoves him aside. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. He's got room at the 30, and he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Niners go up by 2 touchdowns. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. Fighting through, and he's got space. And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 41. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet. Nope.
Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, 49ers. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
And he pushed it right. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded just outside the goal line.
The Cowboys make over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Prescott. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this first half. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw complete here to Ayuk.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On first down, Garoppolo.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing again on second down. Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. There he goes left side. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead now down to 20.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick six. Dancing to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
From the 27, Prescott.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Fourth down, Prescott. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. The 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Oh, Prescott stripped. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the...
Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Here we go.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo.
He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route.
And some space here. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo.
And Kittle catching the slant. And the 49ers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
On the ground, McCaffrey. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo taking it in from a yard out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's going to just be too much.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Two yards, good enough for a first. And some room to maneuver. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. This is caught. Touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Back now in Miami. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter.
Here we go.
second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Here we go. Working with a 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Powering forward. That good for 19 and a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Out of his end zone, Prescott sliding out of the pocket.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
And this one quickly to Lamb.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Looking to throw. Prescott in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Complete. Pollard. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Prescott. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man. Complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw, Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Jason Verrett.
And the 49ers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Looking to throw.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
11.
From his end zone, Garoppolo on 3rd and long. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here we go. 21. Here we go.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And how about this for a setup? The ball will go over on downs at the 1-yard line. The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here's Dak.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's 1 timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I got you. Hey, gun.
Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it.
Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. He's up to the 20.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Room here to run. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And here comes a return for just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
On third down, it's Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
One last shot now for Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone, as time has run out on this ball game.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on.